Imagine a world where everybody is connected. Imagine a world where somebody in Japan can do a transaction with somebody in the United States without high banking fees. Imagine a world no longer ruled by greedy corporate banks. There's going to become a time when we think of central banks in the same way we think about calling an operator to talk to a friend on the phone. This weird, annoying entity that came between us and the things we actually wanted. You aren't going to drown in fees anymore. You aren't going to borrow money from a bank. You aren't going to fight a half a dozen middlemen. It'll just be you and your money anywhere on earth. And once this happens, cryptocurrency could very well make the US dollar obsolete. Once people understand how easy this is and get used to it, the demand for legacy money controlled by a government and bank is going to plummet like a rock. Welcome to the world of cryptocurrency. All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Early Morning Crypto Talk. Bitcoin Brandon from Los Angeles, California. Go ahead and type in the chat box where you're listening in from. As a disclaimer, I'm not a licensed financial advisor to be giving financial advice. I read the news, give my opinion, share a suggestion, and it is up to you to make an informed, intelligent decision on which direction you want to move into. All right, I see we've got Dagmar from Lake Arrowhead. Good morning. Marion, good morning. Marnita from Colorado. Faye Harris. Deborah, good morning. Van Hairston from New Jersey. Neil Brooks from Richmond. The Legend, I don't know who that is. It just says Facebook user. But you said The Legend. I like that. Kathy Bergeron from Boston. Good morning, Kathy. Shauna Ross from Charlotte, North Carolina. Another Facebook user says good morning. Maria, hola, ¿cómo está? From Texas. See, another Facebook user says Dallas Cowboys are nowhere near the Super Bowl. We're 1 week away from the Rams winning the Super Bowl. Mike from Belgium. Good morning. Lois from Ontario, Canada. Marion from Pennsylvania. Tammy Turner, Salt Lake. Hanif from Jamaica. Ike from Nigeria. Carol from North Carolina. Good morning, everybody. This is a brand new day, a brand new week. Are you guys ready to be productive this week? I know I am. In fact, this is it's a quiet week, but it's a lot of work that needs to be done because the following week, we start our march towards the new 5-day challenge. You guys were on the last 5-day challenge. This one's going to be even better. Every time we do it, this is going to get better and better and better. I'm also beginning live classes. For those of you that have purchased my crypto courses, begins Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 8 to 10. 2 hours. We're going to be going over crypto courses live for 2 hours, and we'll be having question and answer after each course to go over. So if you guys have not got the crypto courses, you definitely want to get them as soon as possible. Regular price is $29.97. If you went through the 5-day challenge and you registered as a VIP, you get it for $9.97. If you've purchased my courses before with one of my clients, you get it for $500. One time, that's it. And we have pay plans. For those of you that want to do a pay plan, we've got that. But you got to get yourself registered before February 15th. So with that, I see again another Facebook users, Tuesday and Thursday, 8 p.m. Thank you for that, but I don't know who that is. On my screen, it just shows up as Facebook user. All right, let's take a look at what's going on in the market. Last week, we saw a major drop. Let's see how this week is getting started. And I did not even get these set up. Let me get my tabs ready to go and share screen. The course will go on indefinitely. Marianne says, how long will the course go on? Every Tuesday and Thursday, except for the week of the 5-day challenge. I have set aside every Tuesday and Thursday night for 2 hours. I am teaching crypto in the crypto courses. So indefinitely, because I'm going to have more than 100 plus videos. In fact, it'll be 120 when all this said and done. Right now, there's 45. Bitcoin 101, Crypto Advanced, How to Trade Bitcoin and Cryptocurrencies. There's 3 courses, 45 videos. But then, in the pipeline is Internet of Things, DeFi, NFTs, Metaverse, Smart Cities. Each one with 15 videos each. So we're talking about a combined over 120 plus videos. So I will always have content to pull from every Tuesday and Thursday night for you guys. So you wanna be a part of that. Is that Marnita becoming a founding member? I think that is, but you normally show up as Marnita. And I thought I saw you on here earlier as Marnita. All right, all good. Let's take a look at what's going on the charts here. We've got, oh, this is interesting. The crypto market cap is up 5.9%, is almost back at 2 trillion, 1.9 trillion. It did cross 2 trillion a couple of days ago, or this weekend. Was it Saturday? It dropped again, but it's back up 5.9%. Okay, thank you, Marnita. Then we got Bitcoin is crossed $41,000. It is down 0.8% the last 24 hours. It is up 8.6% the last week. That's a slow climb back. I want to see, can it stay above here? You see the chart right here, how we had a major bump up, flat line, and then it's coming up just again. Can it continue that momentum? Because if it cannot, I can see it pushing back to the 35,000 and below region. Ethereum is up 14.9% the last 7 days, but it did dip back below 3,000. I had written this down last week to buy below 2,500, and I did, because I knew it was going to pop back up, 14.9%. Oh, you want a penthouse too, Maria? I got a penthouse. I'm going to be interviewing in that project Euphoria, the CEO of it, pretty soon. I don't know if it's going to be on a late night crypto talk or a TV show. I do a Wednesday TV show, so I'm not sure which one yet, but I'm going to be interviewing. His name's Xander. Okay, Binance Coin, $410. Ripple, anything? No, these turned back into the red. That's 24 hours. Let's see, best performers. Gala. Gala is up 25.3%. 69% in 7 days. See that? Talking about a comeback. 69% in 7 days. Axie Infinity, 13% 24 hours, 30% in the last 7 days. Theta Fuel, 10.4%. The last 7 days, 26.2%. Flow, 8.5, last 24 hours. Last 7 days, 11.9%. Celsius Network, Decentraland, Juno, 4.9%. Last 7 days, 87.4%. Theta Network, Harmony, Waves, Chili's, Sandbox, Loopring, Zcash, Engine Coin. All right, who's the worst performers? Convex Finance is down 10.6%. Airweave 8.1, Helium 6.9, Synthetics, Luna 5.9, CRV 5, Avalanche down 4. So my secondary portfolio took a hit. Interesting that the market cap went up, but not on these tokens. Again, where did all that money go? Gala, Axie Infinity, Theta, Flow, Celsius. This is wow, this is weird. This is a hodgepodge. Let's look at a secondary portfolio. Ooh, this one jumped by $949 in 24 hours. Let's see that. $949 in 24 hours gain, plus 9%. Crypto.com up 9, Sandbox up 6, Terra's up 8. Has this refreshed? CRV's up 6, Solana up 7, Polygon 16. This doesn't seem, hold on, let's do a refresh. Yeah. Polygon is up 16%. Good thing. Did I buy Matic that day? Hold on. Watch Near. I bought Luna. I bought Render. Dude, where did I buy Matic? Yeah, I bought Matic at $1.58. Fresh here. Wow, look at that. So that was a good deal. So what date was that? January 28th. I said buy Matic. I bought it at $1.58, and today it's $1.97. Look at that. Up 22%. So good. I made some good money on that one. Oh yeah. Looking at the secondary portfolio. Okay, who else had a big jump? VeChain is up 12%. Elrond Gold keeps going up, is up 12%. Ooh, Shiba Inu is up 40%. Why? It's up 40%. The Graph is up 11. Avalanche is up 12. Dodging on Mars, Elon is up 22%. Ethereum name service is up 12. And Dodge is up 10%. Let's see. What about the metaverse wallet, Makara? What is Makara doing? Okay, we're getting closer. It's still down $932 since when I started. It's at 3,200 because I started this at about 4,000. So it is down still, but climbing back up. And this is what wallet I'm sitting on for at least a year before I do anything, just accumulating it. But I haven't added any money in this in a while. When would I want to do this? Because I've been adding it to the secondary portfolio. Next time I get a big paycheck, I'll add to this one too. Okay, and our meme tokens. Vetter's up another 9.8%. I think, Maria, you were talking about that VBAP, right? Like that. Let's see. Saitama is up 5.51. Wakanda 1.61. Toys, and then down more, 1.32. So this might have been my bad pick, but We'll see. We're still early in the year. This was a project that was bet to be one of the big bets for 2022 for Metaverse. But so far, it has performed very badly. So you don't always win. This is so far one of my big losses this year. But I'm going to sit on it and just wait and see what happens. And then green. Green is down 31%. Oh, wait a second. Hold up. Is that 1 penny? I was not paying attention. Oh, man, this weekend I was not paying attention. Oh, this is the buying area right here. I said, hold up. I made notes on this. Okay, I bought $500 worth at 0.005, and I wrote sell at 2 cents, but I will start looking at 1.5 cents. And it got there. I missed the mark. 0.016. I missed the mark. Let me do quick calculation. $500 at 0.005. I had 100,000 tokens. And then it got to 0.016. I would have flipped 500 into $1,600. In other words, I would have made 1,100 bucks. I missed it, but the price right now is at 0.011. So if I were to sell it right now, is it? Oh, let me see again. Yeah, if I were to sell it right now, I'm still up. I'm still up $600 if I were to sell it right now, but I want higher. You see this sucker? It went down 31%. So I'm going to sit on this a little more. And the volume's there for me to do that too. If I were to sell it right now, we'll make a $600 profit. All right, this is where the test comes. Do I sell right now for the profit? I doubled my money. I can sell now and I still win. Or do I wait, risk it coming back down, and wait till I see it hits my mark? I'm going to wait. Now, I want to explain this. I'm going to wait because I can afford to. You know, what is my rule number 2? Never use money you cannot afford to lose. I can afford to lose that $500 I started with. Always get a return back as fast as you possibly can. I already did that on a previous flip. See, the money I'm using right now is money that I flipped previously. So it's all house money that I'm playing with. There's none of it's coming out of my pocket. And I have a goal. So if this does hit 2 cents, let me show you. 100,000 tokens at 2 cents. I made 2,000, so I made 1,500 bucks. So I 3x my money. So yeah, I think I'll wait. I'll wait. I can sit on it for another week and see what this does. But I need to make a note. Let me do this again because I did not pay attention this weekend. I was in the lab creating some stuff and not watching the charts. And today is my brother's birthday. My little brother is 44 years old. All right. Watch green to sell. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at some of the news. What's going on in the news? Thank you, Dagmar. If any of you guys are watching green like that, you see it hit that mark, send me a shout out. Hedge fund giant Ray Dalio says financial markets shifting, crypto vulnerable to government crackdown. And we'll open that up. Macro strategist Lynn Alden warns of potential Bitcoin capitulation. Says 2022 not bullish for Bitcoin. Okay, I want to see that. 2022 will be big year for Cosmos. Why? I'm curious. Bitcoin bottom in. Veteran trader Peter Brand examines Bitcoin after strong rally above 40,000. Yes. We will start with that one. Veteran trader Peter Brand examines Bitcoin after strong rally above $40,000. Seasoned trader Peter Brand is looking at the state of Bitcoin after its strong rally above 40,000 to determine whether Bitcoin has actually bottomed out. Brand tells his Twitter followers that he's looking at trader sentiment on Bitcoin to gauge what's next for the leading cryptocurrency. Just as the laser eyes marked the April top and widespread talk of $100,000 marked the November top, so bulls throwing in the towel and predicting 20,000 marked the January bottom. Last year, laser eye trend emerged in which members of the crypto community used laser eyes on their social media profile photos to cheer on Bitcoin's rise to $100,000. According to Brandt, the movement marked Bitcoin's top. Brandt says that some of those who wore laser eyes are now predicting a move below 30,000. I say if it does that, 28 to 30,000. 28,000 to 30,000. The extreme shift in sentiment may indicate that Bitcoin is close to bottoming out. While Brandt considers the change in sentiment as a potential bottom signal, the trader says Bitcoin has not yet carved the technical bottom that could set the stage for a trend reversal. It did not put in a conventional chart bottom construction buy signal, as was the case in November 2015, April 2019, October 2020, or even July 2021. So time will tell if we get a chart set up recognizable in classical charting terms. A completed recognizable pattern greatly increases odds a bottom is in. If the channel from November 10th completes, odds of bottom increases, but a channel is a diagonal pattern, not ideal, as Bitcoin has a history of clear horizontal bottom patterns, and a clear bottom has not yet formed. Brent is referring to the descending channel on his chart that has kept Bitcoin in a downtrend since November. The trader highlights that while Bitcoin has broken out of the channel, he says it may not be enough to call the bottom for Bitcoin. Okay. So he still sees a potential 30,000 here. This was the last one. What's this price? 20,000? So he's predicting, so here, 75,000. But this was last year's prediction. This is what they predicted it was going to do. It didn't get that high. Well, yeah, 69,000 right here, right below 75K. Then we come down here. We're saying the next SOFA level. So we're into January, February, end of February, March is the bottom. Then it can start coming back up again. Back to the 70, 50,000, 42. So he's looking at March, April. All right. So if it can't, we're at 43,000 right now. This is up 5.1% in the last 24 hours. This is rising as I'm speaking. Let's go back 90 days. So the last 90 days, we've seen a steady drop. 1, 2, 3. So in January, and then a steady starts to come back up, climb. It did it here too, there. I don't know. It could if it can't hold above this at least one more time, it's got to come back down to the $30,000 range. And then come back. It's up 1.2% in the last hour. We'll see on this. The other ones aren't popping like that. Ripple is up 2, Solana 1, Polkadot 1.1. Shiba Inu's been up 2.6. It's still rising. 41% last 24 hours. Polygon is up 2.1. Chainlink. Huh. Okay. Sorry, I went inside my head for a second on this. Just plotting this out. Brent says that some of those who wore laser rise. Okay. Yeah. All right. Next up. Hedge fund giant Ray Dalio says financial markets shifting, crypto vulnerable to government crackdown. Veteran hedge fund manager Ray Dalio says that financial markets are shifting into a new era as crypto assets may become more vulnerable to government regulations. In a new interview on the David Rubenstein show, the billionaire says that the days of cheap money are ending as the Federal Reserve loses the ability to create money without triggering noticeable inflation. What's happened? Noticeable inflation. I think we all are feeling the inflation right now. What's happened is they produced a lot of debt and gave out a lot of money. So everyone's got money, and it's also very easy to borrow money to buy things. Is that true? Are you guys feeling that? I mean, I'm going to ask the public. Do you have money? Is it easy for you to borrow money right now? And I ask that because, that might be for wealthy people. They've got money, and it's easy for them to borrow it if they need to. I don't know about everybody else. As a result, if you create much more buying power, then you create goods and services, and you've got a lot more inflation. The Federal Reserve is behind the curve, slower to tighten monetary policy. As a result, we're now starting to see the rise in interest rates. That means the days we've had before, the easy days where they dump money on you and you don't have much inflation, those are past. And now we're in a different part of the cycle. The co-founder of Bridgewater Associates says that for diversification purposes, he allocates a small percentage of his investment portfolio in crypto. With that said, Dalio says he expects significant regulatory headwinds to put a damper on the digital asset market. Crypto is a very vulnerable incident because they can track who is operating it. It'll be outlawed probably by different governments, and in terms of its size, it has issues. So I think too much attention is spent on crypto. I think we're now in an era where we're going to have different types of money. We're going to question money as a medium of exchange, but it's also a storehold of wealth. And we're going to be questioning what is the right storehold of wealth. I don't know where he's going with that. Too much attention is spent on crypto. I don't agree with that. That's just my opinion. In fact, I think the opposite is going to happen. Crypto doesn't have enough attention yet, but it will. Okay. Macro strategist Lynn Alden warns of potential Bitcoin capitulation, says 2022 is not bullish for Bitcoin. I hope not. I want to see 2023 be the rocket ship year. 2023. Why do I say that? Well, I actually lost a year and a half. If you go to 2019 and 2020, those were bad crypto years for me. And plans I had in place completely fell apart. And so I missed out on accumulation phase. In fact, those were the years I spent far more of my crypto than I was able to accumulate. So I would personally like to have more time to recoup those losses at a discount while the prices are low before the rocket ship takes off. I don't want to try to accumulate those losses after the rocket ship takes off. So if I can give another extra year, I'm cool with that. Now, that's just me personally, because that's my strategy. In a new interview with Stansberry Research, Alden says that she's looking at the Purchasing Managers Index to determine the general trend for Bitcoin. The PMI is an economic indicator that aims to show the health of the manufacturing and service sectors. Bitcoin's major bull runs historically, there's only a sample size of about 4 of them. 2011, 13, 17, and 2020. Those occurred during rising PMI environments, so economic acceleration. So generally, the type of period now has historically not been great for Bitcoin price action. Right now, Bitcoin's classified due to its volatility as a risk asset by most pools of capital. So I'm not particularly bullish for the calendar year 2022. The United States PMI currently stands at 58, which is a 9.38% decline from 64 in March 2021. Alden highlights that a falling PMI amid a tightening monetary environment could serve as catalyst for a capitulation event. If you get some sort of market turbulence, stop right there. What could cause a market turbulence? Because so far, he's just going off of reading the charts. If you get some sort of market turbulence, you can have a capitulation similar to March 2020 or similar to the fourth quarter of 2018, where the Fed was still trying to tighten into a declining PMI environment. I'll tell you what can create a market turbulence. Russia deciding to invade Ukraine. Marianne says, is there a war? If Russia invades Ukraine, then you're going to see worldwide market turbulence. Why? You might think, say, I can't even find Ukraine on a map. What do we care about what happens in Ukraine and Russia? Ukraine used to be part of the Soviet Union. So what? They're not even part of the NATO. They're not part of the European Union. Why do we care? Because Ukraine is a quote unquote democracy. And the United States banner is we defend democracies around the world. We do not supposed to defend oligarchs and dictators and autocracy. We're supposed to always be on the side of democracy. It's actually a hypocritical statement because America supports dictators all around the world. We even install some of them. We always back oligarchs. I mean, is Saudi Arabia a democracy? Hell no. Yet they're one of our biggest allies over there. So that is a little hypocritical, but traditionally, we're on the side of democracy. Problem is, we're not going to send troops if Russia invades Ukraine. We're going to hit Russia with sanctions. So first, this is supposed to be, if this happens, the largest invasion since World War II. Now, you guys in the military will know this better than me because I don't have the numbers off the top of my head. I know Russia has 100,000 plus troops on the border. How many troops did the United States use to invade Iraq? And how many did we actually have in Afghanistan at any given time? I don't think we had 100,000 troops. In Iraq, I don't know. I don't remember. Remember shock and awe, the first Bush invasion of Iraq? 92. I was in high school. Then the second time. So I don't know those numbers, but they're stating that Russia's invasion will be the largest invasion since World War II. And our response will be economic sanctions harder than any country has ever had. And then Russia's going to retaliate on that. So all of Russia's assets are going to be frozen around the globe. That's going to impact markets. Russia retaliates cyber warfare. What if they decide to hit American corporations or shut down grids? They have the power to do so. We're already in a lock. What do you call after COVID? The supply lines is still backed up. There's still all those tankers sitting in Long Beach Harbor right now, out here in LA. So what is that going to do to the American economy? What is it going to do to the global economy? Yeah, Ukraine's going to get, 2-3 days, all of Ukraine will fall. It'll be like how the Taliban rolled across Afghanistan and America wasn't even out yet. It's going to be like that. There's no chance in the world Ukraine could fight them off. That also means you're going to have the human toll. You're going to have people fleeing. You're going to have immigrants, or what's the term they use? Refugees. So you're going to have Ukrainian refugees fleeing Ukraine into their satellite states. That causes another human toll, causes another issue on the markets. So that is market turbulence that you cannot read. A chart's not going to tell you that. Charts aren't going to tell you that. So, you got to watch for this. If you get caught, if you get a capitulation like that, I will consider that a buying opportunity. I agree. Here's the deal. Here's what I'm going to do. As soon as war breaks out, because all the news outlets are for sure that any moment, literally the next 24 to 48 hours, they think Russia's invading. The moment that happens, I am going to watch the charts like a hawk. And I'm going to see which way this wind blows. Because what I can't predict is, will the crypto, I know what the stock market's going to do. Will the crypto market, because normally when the stock market drops, the crypto market always goes with it for whatever reason. Logically, it should do the opposite, but it does. It goes down too. And should I tether or sit and wait? Because when it does do this, the crypto market also rebounds faster than the stock market does. And ride it all the way up or wait down and then buy. How low? How low? So I haven't come up with that strategy yet. Much appreciated, Michelle. All right. Despite her bearish outlook for this calendar year, Alden says she still remains bullish on the benchmark crypto asset in the long run. I agree. Looking at multiple years, so pay attention to this. I don't even know what she's going to say, but I know I'm going to like it. Looking at multiple years, say a 3 to 5 year time period, I'm still structurally bullish on Bitcoin when I look around the ecosystem. I look around what's happening on the Lightning Network. Every cycle, the infrastructure gets built to absorb new types of capital. First, it's peer-to-peer. Then it was the early exchanges that had trouble getting bank access. Then it was the more regulated exchanges. And then it was the more institutional grade custodians and larger pools of capital coming in. I think that trend is still intact. I agree with her. Long term, it's just how can we maneuver ourselves in the middle? Because you can make a lot of money on the sideways volatility. But long term, yeah, this is not going anywhere. Okay, 2022 will be big year for Cosmos, according to Coin Bureau. Here's why. The host of popular crypto channel Coin Bureau has a bullish outlook for decentralized parallel blockchain network Cosmos. In a new video, the analyst known as Guy tells his YouTube subscribers that Cosmos developers are now creating demand drivers that could push Atom higher this year. He cites the Vega update in December that introduced new features and major upgrades to the network. For what it's worth, I'm confident that Cosmos will find a way to add value to Atom, both inside and outside of its ecosystem. He says he's confident. From where I'm standing, it looks like it's focused on exactly that. The Vega update, for example, I truly believe that 2022 is going to be a big year for Cosmos, so long as we don't enter another crypto winter. Cosmos is an ecosystem of parallel blockchains that can communicate in a decentralized manner. The Vega update aims to enhance the performance of the Cosmos hub and ensures the seamless adoption of future upgrades. When is this upgrade supposed to happen? Let's see if this tells us. Calling all Cosmos Hub validators. The Vega upgrade is here. That was November 10th, 2021. As the Cosmos ecosystem continues to expand, we're making important progress on Roadmap 2.0. Show me the roadmap. Cosmos Hub roadmap. Okay, that's July 2021 completed, December 14th completed, first quarter 2022, data upgrade. Gaia, Cosmos, Gravity, DC. Second quarter 2022, row upgrade. Third quarter 2022, Lambda upgrade. Fourth quarter, Epsilon. And then 2023, Gamma. So that's the roadmap. Cosmos roadmap, the Vega upgrade. Full details of the Vega upgrade. Join the Vega testnet. Okay. Vega update. As Atom currently trades for $30, Guy identifies a critical price resistance that he says will likely be a determining factor in its price action. Cosmos announcements, upgrades, and developments have taken Atom on a tear, but it's only up about 50% since I last covered the project in September. Besides the general weakness we've seen in the crypto market since September, Atom has tried and failed to claim the $45 mark 3 times over the last few months. Unfortunately, this means that it's likely to see a lot of resistance if and when it approaches those levels again. As far as Atom's price potential goes, it's hard to say. Yeah, what's the price potential? Cosmos is a large cap crypto as it is, and this means it will be hard for Atom to pull more than a 3x or 4x before the bull market is over. Hey, do I want to increase this right now over the others? $32 went up 6.8%, 24 hours. That's why I'm always funny on Cosmos. I don't like this infinity crap. Circulating supply is 287 million, but they can always just dump more in whenever they want. I consider this manipulation. This is why I've never been big on this. All-time high was 22 days ago when it reached $44. All-time low was 2 years ago. I'm still not going to do it. I'll put watch. Now, when I say I'm not going to do it, meaning I have this in our secondary portfolio, but I do not have it designated as my top 10. Cosmos. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, it's number 10. How did it get number 10? What dropped? Avalanche did. So if I was going to choose, should I buy Cosmos or Avalanche? I might go with Avalanche. But I'm going to put watch it still. Remember, when you got to make those decisions, you need to work with, you have limited resources. Today's price, $32.65. It's only 20% off from its all-time high. See, there's other tokens out there that's 60, 50, 60, 80% from its all-time high, which means it has room to grow far more than me jumping on Cosmos right now. And this just going up 26%. So yeah, so I'm just gonna watch that one. All right, so that is it for the news. Again, for updates. Today is Monday, the beginning of a new week. As I said to those of you that got here early, 5-day Bitcoin Bootcamp comes up again, the People's Money Challenge on February 21st. So let me put up some links here that Marnita had posted. February 21st, ILCAchallenge.com. ILCAchallenge.com. And this is what it looks like. Pull it up. Get the tools to drain the swamp in financial trading. February 21st through the 25th. The topics will be the same as last month, although we'll be going into a little bit more because we're only going to be having 2 panelist speakers per night instead of 3, so that we have more time. The questions are also going to be different. So if you are a VIP member from last month, you automatically are in this one as well for VIP back office area. We have a new Facebook page as well for the February People's Money Challenge, 5-day challenge. And on February 15th, we began our live classes for those of you who have purchased the courses. So if you want to purchase, well, first you got to upgrade to VIP. So you want to upgrade to VIP. And that link is ilcachallenge.com/lifetime pass. So let me put that in there for you. Lifetime pass. $97 one time, and you've got VIP for life. That's a $694 value. Backstage pass, Q&A, all that good stuff with us. We're going to have a lot of swag. In fact, I'm meeting with my marketing guy in 15 minutes from now, right at the top of the hour. We're going to have a lot of stuff for you guys for the VIPs. And then if you are a VIP, you also can get the courses at special member pricing for $9.97. For $9.97, you get the special member pricing for IVD Crypto Academy. That's going to include all of our videos and new ones coming. So just, and for those of you who say, well, Brandon, is there like a pay plan? I understand. And the answer is yes. There is. So if you fill this out, you go to step 2, you can choose your pay plan. $9.97 up front, $400 for 3 months, or $550 for 2 months. You can do that. Either way. So you want to get onto this. You have to have this to be a part of my classes, Tuesday and Thursday nights. You got to do this just one time. And finally, if you've purchased my courses before, then send me a message, and I'm cutting this off by 50% too. $500, and you get all of this for $500. But send me a private message, and I'll show you how to do that. So you want to, guys, knock that out this week to get ready for next week. And the next 2 weeks is going to start big. Next week, we start the live courses. The week after that is the 5-day challenge all over again for February. And then we're going to roll it over into March. And you guys can make money with this. You can become a promoter. As a promoter, you can share the 5-day challenge because that's free. But any of them upgrade to VIP, guess what? I'm going to pay you a reward for doing so. You get a reward for doing so if you share it with others. So with that is it for Crypto Talk for today. What events is happening today? We've got WCL presentation tonight. I might do a late night crypto talk tonight. Maybe. Got to come up with a nice topic that I want to cover. But I'm working on creating these other courses. So we'll see. So with that, you guys have a great day. Bitcoin Brandon out, and I will see you on the other side. Bye-bye.